can get this thing on here. Maybe it'll.
You can hold it.
Oh, I gotta take it out of this cover. Shoot. I don't know if I can get it out of the cover. Let's see. Well, maybe it'll fit. Oh! I just dropped it. I think we're live. It looks like we got a couple people on. Got a few people on there. All right, Chris, what's up? We are live. This case is a lot heavier. It is maxed out. We are on the way to Darlington. Look at it, it's too heavy. Chris. We just put it in the gimbal. So we have not made it to the track yet. The signal is terrible. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't turn it on. Okay, I'm trying not to make y'all sick. Okay, there we go. No, it was on. What's happening, guys? Man, this thing is terrible. Okay, the gimbal is not going to work with this camera. I got my other phone that's got too big of a case on it, and this case is very heavy. Just going to make it so y'all don't get motion sick. See if I can get this thing off. So we're on the way to Wooostock. Got Randy and Zach. Shannon's down there. Chris Moore is going ahead of us. He just left the gas station. They don't have good signal at the track at all. So this is probably going to go dead way before we get to the track with no signal. What's going to give me bad luck? Talking smack about the Gimbal sauce. Somebody else came up with that name. That was pretty good. Hold on. Ah! Jeez. Your wife's on, Zach. Hi, Brooke. God! Oh my God. I did not think this through. We're sitting at the gas station. What's up, Antonio? Oh, that's a little bit better. Now we got the gimbal working. I had to take the case off of it. Are you supposed to be eating Popeye's chicken back there, Zach? Brooke, he's eating Popeye's.
Hey, whatever I want.
Randy?
Hell no, I'm not supposed to be eating Popeyes.
Oh, he's going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
Man, we're doing great. It's a great day. We're heading to Darlington. We're going to Wooostock. Okay, now I'm going to... What are you eating?
Look like catfish, but it tastes like chicken.
It's supposed to be chicken?
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be chicken. I don't know if it is or not. I'm not going to be able to read all the comments as I'm going to be driving. Randy, you want to man the camera? Randy's like, I got to eat. Or Zach, I guess Zach can.
Steve said don't take the long way down the track today.
I know, right? So we are making some changes today. Of course, this is going to be a very radial friendly track. They have sprayed it and hosed it down like crazy. So, what?
Antonio says, poor Randy just wants to eat his food.
I know, right? He's wanting to eat, and I'm like, here, hold this.
On a mission.
You know, we could. Well, I ain't got a freaking camera mount in here.
It's all good, man.
I should have had a camera mount. His arms. Randy's getting an arm workout. He's over there holding the camera. Yeah, 5 people per crew. So that's what we got 4 of us. Brandon is meeting us down here. So I think it was the way they were saying it earlier. It was the driver plus 4, but I mean it could have changed. There's no telling. Did they have the dining room open in Popeyes or no? Oh, Randy's choking. You okay? So Randy's about to choke over there on his Popeyes. Live on YouTube. Hey, share this. We might be able to get a bunch of views. Drag racer chokes on chicken. Popeye's chicken. Deadly Popeye's chicken. Was it too hot? Was it spicy? You gotta stop putting the camera on me. I'm about to throw up. Do I need to roll down the window? Hey, did we put the gas pedal back in the truck, the trailer? I didn't look, make sure we had it. I guess we did. I don't know if we did or not.
Door shut.
Okay, well, hopefully we did. I think so. But yeah, so we're Wooostock today. So there's going to be a crowd down there. I called John a few minutes ago, or I sent him a text message to see if we were going to get the gapple sauce today. And Chris had to leave, so we're not going to be able to run Chris today. I guess they're just, unless John decides to enter in, double enter, drop black sheep in the bad apple. But I mean, that's a lot of work to do that, so that's probably not going to happen. So we're going to have to probably run them another time. So track's going to be really good. So I done a lot of plotting last night. So when we get there, we got a few changes we need to make to get the car radial ready. Basically, we got to take the weight out of the back. I think your door's open, Randy. He's still gagged. He's still, that went down to windpipe. You okay?
Oh yeah. And it's hot.
It's good, Jennifer. He about choked on the chicken. Been choking on the chicken, the Popeye's chicken. So we got to take the weight out of it. We've either got 100 or 125 pounds in the trunk. I don't remember which one it is. So we got to get that out. Then we got to set ride height. So I was looking back at my notes for the suspension. Right now, the instant center is like, I think it was like 33 or 36 inches long. And I don't remember the height. I just remember the length. But it's got like 155% anti-squat. So somebody said, dang, Zach just shoved that chicken. Oh, no. He's hungry. Oh, he's done. Zach is done. Was that the sandwich? Did you get the chicken sandwich?
Yeah.
He got a chicken sandwich. I'm having indigestion and heartburn recently. So I had to stray away from the Popeye's chicken. I'm trying to eat more healthy so I can lose this double chin, and I need to lose about 80 pounds to make the race car faster. So anyway, back to the instant center, the anti-squat. So we are going to take it and go, we're going to lower the car. And so by lowering the car, it's going to lower the mounting point on the lower control arms on the body and the upper control arms on the body. So if we can get the car low enough, it should give us about 160, I think it's 165% anti-squat, and the length is going to be shortened up. It's like 25 or 28 inches. So that's going to be hugely important on a radial track. Obviously, when you're on a radial track, you're more prone to do wheel stands. Randy's okay, guys. He's still there. So we're trying to shorten the instant center up. So anytime you shorten the instant center up, the pickup point is further back on the car, so it should, do the plowing. So we'll see how it works out. I mean, obviously, giving it more anti-squat, making it do that, it's going to be a little rougher on the shocks. But I've got another plan of action too. I'm going to take, typically on a really, really tight track, you have the extension and the rebound so that it's pretty loose. Or pretty tight, I'm sorry, so that it doesn't do a lot. It's, pretty slow. The compression is still going to be pretty tight. I think I got on 15 clicks, so it's almost fully tight. So what we're planning to do, what we think will happen, we're going to put more air pressure in the tires, still running the Mickey Thompson Pro Bracket radials. So we're going to put probably 16 or 17 pounds of air in the tire. We're going to get the suspension right, so it's got all that anti-squat. And then the plan is with the extension being a little bit looser, it should shove the tire into the track. And then that, more air pressure down track should give us more mile per hour, more speed. And with the track being glued to death, I mean, that should be fine. So we'll see. Well, I don't know if it's going to work out good or not. We'll see. It may or may not. But that's the plan. The front end, we're going to tie it down to where it's probably got about a ½ inch of travel. And then we'll go from there. I mean, ½ inch of travel, maybe 1 inch of travel. Got to be careful though. It depends. I mean, we want the car, ideally, the tail end's going to come up. So ideally, I would like it to come up all together at one time. The mount, the upper control arms, that's going to determine actually how much separation you get. I mean, the angle of the upper control arm. So when the angle of the upper control arm, if it's only downhill 2 inches, you can't get but 2 inches of travel, because when the rear end twists, when it twists back, it pulls the upper control arm. It pulls it back. And so once that upper control arm goes level, it can't pull it up anymore. So if you got 4 inches of, you know, downhill slope, then it's going to potentially pick it up 4 inches. It may or may not. But I mean, spring settings make a difference too. But anyway, that's what we're trying. We're gonna try it, and I got basically the 452, the tune-up that I went to 452. That's what we got back in it today. So we'll see. It may work. It may not work. I don't know if it's going to or not. I hope it does. I mean, it's gonna be one of those things we're gonna try, and we'll see. Randy, what's going on with your car?
Nothing.
So he sent the Peterson oil pump off. Y'all saw in one of the videos we done last week. We've been taking like steps forward and steps backwards for about 2 weeks now. And I mean, we don't have a lot of time where we can go over there and work on it. I mean, and everything that where the car is at, Brian's shop, it's about 40 minutes away from my house and from Randy's. How long does it take you to get to Brian's shop? Hour and 45 minutes. So it's you know, it's hard. We can't go over there every night and work on it. I mean, we could, but I mean, we have, and we may end up doing that in the next couple weeks as well. I mean, it kind of depends on.
We're not rushing now.
Well, we're not rushing, but we got to get it done because I mean, the next race is in June. It's the one I thought we were going to miss because I was planning on going to Billy's no prep race, but that race has now gotten canceled. So we're going to be in town. So our goal, which I have not talked to Randy, our goal is to now make the next Carolina No Time race, which is in probably 2 to 3 weeks. It's probably 3 weeks. I think it's the first week of June.
If we get a sponsor, maybe.
Well, we got everything. I mean, we're going to take my turbo off my car.
Okay.
I mean, we're going to use the turbo off my car. That Force Conduction's 102.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have a turbo yet. That's all we need. He talked to Peterson, when was it? Tuesday or Wednesday.
Tuesday.
And he got some good news. Randy had a really good idea with that. So we're going to be fantastic in that. Y'all saw in the video, we took the oil pump apart because we were going to move the bracket. And when we took it apart, there was a bunch of aluminum to come through it. And so it got messed up. I know where that aluminum come from now too, Randy. I hadn't talked to Randy about this, so this is new news as well. Last year, beginning of the season, when the cam pin broke, the cam stopped and the rods, as the motor was decelerating, the rotating assembly was still turning, and so the cam was stuck. So some of the lobes hit the rods. Remember how it shaved them down? That's exactly when that happened. All those little bits of aluminum that come off the rods went through the oil pump, and that's what happened. I mean, luckily it didn't make it into the motor because of the filtration system, the way it works. So I mean, that's good. That's good news. But
we're going to put a screen before and after
the oil pump. It's got one in the pan, but it's very large. It's not small diameters. So I mean, I don't know if you can. I guess I don't know if you could put a real restrictive one in it, because then you might have.
I was just planning on putting them like we had, so obviously that won't work.
Yeah, so I don't know. But I mean, we'll see. I don't know. But the really good news is that is Randy's idea. He talked to Peterson and he was like, well, can we reverse the rotation of the fuel pump? And the answer was, or the oil pump, and the answer was yes. And so when they freshen up this oil pump, they're gonna reverse the rotation. So we're gonna turn the oil pump around so that it is facing forward and not going back behind that motor plate and under that header where we don't have much room. And so when we do that, they also make a bracket so that we can mount the fuel pump directly to the oil pump. So the dude at Peterson was like, man, just mount you some brackets off the frame rail and then just mount it there. And then we got one belt. We don't have multiple belts. Fuel pump is still in the rotation it was in. So we don't have anything to do there. And it should work fantastic. Hey, are they racing today in Darlington?
Tomorrow.
Oh,
probably.
Look, we're right here at Darlington Speedway. Let me reverse this. Old school Darlington drag strip. I mean, circle track is over there. Those high banks. I went there one time with my parents, and we sat. Actually, I think it was in this corner over here. And there was an old drunk dude making me wave the flag. I had a little flag. That's Darlington Dragway. Raceway. I'm sorry. Yeah, good point. Dude, you think we can go get a lap over there? I got it. Randy's like scared to death. I'm holding the camera. He's like, let me try.
Just trying to make sure we get there. You are doing good.
I am doing good. I hadn't drove with my knees yet. I don't know if I mean, I'm driving. I'm focused on driving. The gimbal is doing everything. There's not anybody over there. You sure the race is this weekend?
Yeah.
Or is it next weekend?
All the racers are in the middle of the track.
Oh yeah, that's
There's
true.
no fans.
No fans. That's right. So there it is. There's Darlington.
They're probably running right now.
That's awesome. Yeah, this place used to be freaking packed with people. I mean, this COVID has got us kind of beat up. So we got progress over here on Randy's. So did they say when the oil pump's going to be back?
No, it won't get there till Tuesday.
Oh, they'll get it Tuesday, and then they'll turn it around.
End of the week.
Might have it back end of the week. Gotcha. So we'll see. I don't know. I've got to weld that other header up. So I mean, welding the header up is not too big a deal. So that's all I got to do on his, and we'll get that thing mounted up. So we should be in good shape with his. I mean, we got 3 weeks. I mean, we'll take, once we get the fuel pump, oil pump back, we'll mount those together, get that mounted. I'll have the other header done. I've already built the tune-up in the Holly. Took away a bunch of fuel, compensating going from the blower to the turbo. The blower takes a lot of power. So we should be in pretty good shape. Honestly, maybe next week we could start it. It's ready to crank as soon as we get, I mean, we could crank it and get it, fired up and then build the turbo kit. Brian's going to build the turbo kit. So he'll do that. We can't do the turbo kit until we get all the other stuff done, until we get
Everything in place.
everything in place. Yeah, you got the oil tank mounted. The oil tank's done and mounted. The fuel tank, we're going to try to use the same fuel tank, which we should be able to now that we're going to mount the oil pump where we're going to make it. So I don't know, we'll see. We're excited. So today we're going to be class filler. We're going to try to go like I don't know, you think it might go 440s. I mean, that would be nice. Although it's warm, it's 80 degrees outside.
Yeah, we can get some light on the track. It'll be 440.
But that means we got to make it through first round in order for that to happen.
That's all right.
So I mean, it depends. We're going to be definitely class filler. I mean, you got the heavy hitters out here. John Dock with Black Sheep's going to be here. Shannon with his car, Bloodbath. I mean, Jason Tyson with his, I don't know which car is he running in?
Gray cars in
the gray car.
Small block boost.
I mean, that car is the one that put the
He's
gap
the
on me last year. He's the champion. He got it. Did he get it 2 years in a row?
He won 275, Pro 275 the prior year.
So he'll be out there. I don't know. There's just a lot of cars that are fast. David Farlow and his mod motor car, that thing is super fast. So I mean, we might be able to catch a break and go first round though if somebody knocks the tires off. I mean, I don't know if we can go that with the sun out. I don't know if I might need to. I've got I think it's a 1.4 or 1.6 second ramp from 14 pounds of dome pressure, which that'll leave on about 10 pounds of boost, to 50 pounds of dome pressure in 1.4 or 1.6 seconds, and that will be that'll make it about 40 pounds of boost, 41, 42 pounds of boost. I don't know if it'll take that early. So I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna be fun though. We're gonna have a good time. We're getting close to the track here. It's gonna definitely
What's up?
a 4-banger.
How bad?
What 4-banger? No, David. You're talking about David Farlow? No, it's a 4.6. Yeah, Shannon done a wheelie last night when he was racing Bloodbath. I just saw somebody had a live video from the side. Chris Moore's down here. He's bringing his truck. Brian rebuilt the transmission in his last week. He sent the torque converter off. His PTC sent it off to
On the track.
I'll
see you back there.
sent it to PTC last week. Got it just cleaned up, make sure it was all good shape. And then so it's nice. It's in good shape. So he's ready to go. We have not done much tuning on his at all. We got the base tune on it, got it cranked up, and it's running. Is he in there now?
He said they're in the ticket booth where you took your ticket.
Dang, we got to park at the ticket booth. That's past the finish line of the 8th mile. Which I mean, it's Saturday and it's 11 o'clock. Track was supposed to go hot today at 10, and they were going to do final round of qualifying for the time cars.
Versus World,
Yeah, Radial versus World 8. 275. What?
It's caught on fire.
Oh. But I think we got like 10 classes. So we got shakedowns after the pro class. So we'll probably get our shakedown probably 8. And so we'll get our shakedown with
Dragazine earlier.
So we'll try to stay live here for a minute. Our camera off. The fans are not able to be here. They thought it was going to be able to happen with fans, and then apparently there was a bomb threat called into the circle track, and then the governor said, well, y'all can't have fans either.
Oh, shit, I can't go down that window.
What's the matter? Oh. Usually this place would be jammed. Hey, look, I went in the wrong exit. She done jumped in front of us. Or the wrong entrance.
Just keep bearing.
Do it.
Just keep bearing.
Signal is absolutely terrible. We'll push the car. Wow. Is there anybody online still? I don't know if y'all can hear me now or not. Signal is terrible down here. Is anybody here? We are past the quarter-mile marker. We're at the turnoff. That is the turnoff. God, that's crazy. All right, guys, this place is absolutely insanely packed. I have never had to park down here before. Signal was terrible. I don't even know if anybody's on here now. It's hard to tell. I can't. No, there's no comments or anything popping up, so I may just be talking to myself. I don't know. But anyway, so we're down here. Definitely will not be able to go live today. It's just there's no signal. So hopefully we'll get some good content, some good videos, some good footage, and it'll probably be, I don't know, I'm sure I'll be out here super late tonight. It'll probably be super late. So it'll probably be Monday or Tuesday before I get everything edited up. There comes, hold on, let's see who that is. I'm zooming in. Oh, this is Radial versus the world. Jamie Hancock. Y'all really can't see anything. Just going to get these guys zoom in by here. Actually, they'll probably be stopped almost by the time they get here. the other one blow tires off. $374 is what he just went. All right, guys, if y'all can hear me or see me, I don't know if you can or not. We're out of here. Stay tuned. Go to Speed Video if y'all want to see it live. There might be some other people going live as well. I don't know that they're supposed to be. There's a lot of media out here. Corey with Spooled Media, he is posting videos very quickly after they make passes. So there'll be a lot of good footage out here of this. It's a beautiful day. It sucks, but it is what it is. All right, y'all take care. We'll see y'all soon.